Is it safe to invest at this moment in Ripples? Hello guys, welcome back to Daily Happenings. If you're new to this channel and you've not hit the red subscribe button below, why not take out your time now to hit the red subscribe button below. Also, you can hit the push notification button, it's just by the side of the subscribe button, so that you can get amazing updates from this channel. I'm your coach Joseph, and in this class I'll be sharing with you what, when, how to invest despite the dropping of Ripple. Check this out, guys. So a lot of us have seen Ripple dropping over time and are wondering what is the cause of the drop of Ripple. Why is it dropping so much like this despite investing so much money in Ripple? Why am I having this? Why am I having to face all this kind of thing? Let me explain it to you step by step. Now, Ripple, they are currently facing a lawsuit from SEC in America, and one thing is that so many people heard about this lawsuit, and the fear that Ripple was about to crash made them go back and go and remove their money from Ripple investments. Now, how does crypto work? The more you invest, the more the markets rise. Now, when people pull out of the market, the investment tend to drop, the crypto tend to drop. Now, so many people, on hearing this particular news of Ripple having issues with SEC, went over to their Ripple's account and withdrew their money. Now, Ripple was about 215 naira to 272 naira. It was fluctuating around that range as at yesterday. That's less than about $0.6 as at yesterday. But on hearing the news of the lawsuit, it became less than $0.5, which is very poor for so many cryptocurrencies. As at yesterday, the drop was about 30% drop, and this scared people. But at some point yesterday, it rose back to 272 naira, which is almost $0.7 if converted to dollars. Now, so many people were scared, but while some others were influencing the market. Now you might want to wonder, is it safe for me to invest at this point in time? Will I lose my money, or will I gain so much despite the reduction? Now, when it comes to crypto marketing, you have to be smart. Now, you invest when the market is bullish, not when it's bearish. What do I mean by bullish market? When the market is rising. When it's dropping is a bearish market. Now, if you want to invest at this point in time, you take advantage of the spread and not waiting for it to increase to a ginormous amount. Now, if you notice Ripples, you will notice that it's actually fluctuating around a range at this point in time. That is, let me use naira, but you can convert naira to dollars. Let me just make use of naira so that we can flow very well. Now, Ripple was moving at about 270. Okay, now it's about 120 naira, which is a very huge drop. So just imagine Ripple moving to about 121 naira, and you invested 100,000 naira. That means it increased by 1 naira. So for every 120 naira you have, and out of your 100,000, it increases by 1 naira. So what you have there is not 100,000, and the spread can move in minutes. So you can set a buy rate and immediately set a sell rate. Now, there are many platforms you can buy these cryptocurrencies. I know of Luno, I know of Binance, I know of some others, but believe me, there are some that are not legit. But I know of Luno and Binance. You can easily place these things there and actually get your money back. And place a buy rate, place a sell rate. So immediately it gets to that point, your money is, you tend to acquire Ripples at that point in time. Then you set a sell rate. Just imagine you bought at 120 naira and you set it to about 126 naira. Now ripples will sell automatically when it gets to that 126 naira without even asking for your permission. So what make people fail more in this crypto game, in this ripples game, is that they are greedy. They wait for it to get to, probably you see a ripple worth 120 naira and you're setting it to 1000 naira. Believe me, it might take a long time or probably never to reach that 1000 naira mark. So what you will do as a person is take advantage of the little spread. You might as well let me just share a story of how I doubled my money with ripples. Now I invested a low amount of 100,000 naira, and saw that it was a bullish market. The market was rising. I think I bought it at 17 naira at that point in time. That was the beginning of the year 2020. I bought ripples of about 100,000 naira, and I noticed it was not rising as much as I wanted it to rise at that point in time. So it was just going a bit, going back, going back. So I buy it at 17 naira. I place the sell rate at 75 naira because I noticed it was going between 70 and 80 naira. So I just stayed at the midpoint because I need to understand the trend. Now, before you buy any crypto, whether Bitcoin, whether Ripple, whether Ethereum, you should notice the trends first. Study the trend. Don't just jump into the market when you know you are not ready for it. So I checked the trends. I saw that, okay, this is actually the top gainer. This is actually how it is moving per minute, per second, per hour. So I'm a minute trader. I'm more of a minute trader. So I notice when it's rising. So at the end of the year, I noticed that 100,000 naira was almost times 5 its normal amount. Why is that? Because at some point ripples rose to 350 and even more, almost 420, I think, before it took a sharp drop down back to where it is now. But I noticed I made up to 500, almost 500% my money on Ripple, which is actually very huge if you think about it. So take advantage of those spreads. Those are the spreads that will give you money. I know of someone who invested 1 million naira into Ripples, and if he wants to hang out, if he wants to go to any fun place, what he does is that he just say, okay, I will make it happen. Ripple is increasing at 1%. 1% of 1 million is about 10,000 naira. So if he needs 10,000 naira in 1 minute, he gets it because he took advantage of that 1% spread in that particular time. So take advantage of this spread, because if you're waiting for it to rise 100 or 200% in one day, you might not be able to meet up that target. So that's that for now, guys. So if you think Ripple is going to rise, don't place so much hope that it's going to rise beyond normal as it did before. So just take advantage of the little spread you have. So guys, if you're yet to hit the red subscribe button on this channel, please do so now by hitting the red subscribe button below. Also hit the push notification button so that you can get more updates from this channel. Also, I will be placing on the elements, if you just look above, you'll see that I did a class on whether on ripples, whether it will rise again. So I did a class on it just before this video, so please check out that video in the description below. Also, we've been holding some other classes on crypto marketing, on investments, and several other things. So if you've been missing those classes, please go back on the channel and check some of them. They are very helpful in 2021, because the recent video I talked about was where you can invest in the year 2021. So please go back, check out those videos, subscribe to this channel, hit the push notification bell, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Have fun.
If you're new to this channel, hit the red subscribe button below. Also, you can hit the push notification button, which will give you updates as we keep on posting new and new photos every day. Thank you.